Darren Steen here from the Transformation Station in South Chicagoland. Come on in, we'll get you back on track. Or FatLossLifestyle.com from anywhere in the world talking today. Fat loss versus weight loss. Muscle and fat. Can you gain muscle and lose fat at the same time? Do you have a precise goal with emotional reasons? I'm going to give you some leverage. Stick with me, because what I find, and I get this question a lot, is Darren, how do you know you or your clients are gaining muscle and losing fat? Come on. And also, I see this a lot when I do go to the health clubs and train. I was at Lifetime Fitness from 2000 to 2005 in Orland Park, Illinois, where I was the busiest trainer in the world. And I've seen a lot with 10,000 to 12,000 members of people exercising and trying and wasting their time because they don't have a plan of action. They don't have a testing method. They don't know if their body's actually changing. It's great to feel less stressed and sleeping better, bring your stress levels down. All that kind of stuff is phenomenal. But I think most people give up on the fact that they can actually gain muscle and lose fat and radically transform their body and get a nice V-taper and make the rest of their life the best of their life in 12 weeks or 84 days or even 10 days, which I'll talk about here in a second. So here's what I want to do real quick. I want to talk about fat loss versus weight loss. You don't want to lose weight, all right? Don't just get on a scale and eat less calories and jog 3 miles a day, because you're going to lose weight. But what weight are you losing? You're losing water out of good places. You're losing muscle mass. You're losing anabolic hormones, all right? We want fat loss. And I'm going to give you the tools in this short video to prove to yourself that you're gaining muscle and losing fat, and you're actually getting fat loss. Weight loss is the yo-yo thing, up and down, up and down. Lose and gain that same 20 pounds your whole life. You don't have to do that. All right, here we go. Here's the deal, the difference between muscle and fat. All right, now, if you are embarking on a new program and you're training with weights and you're doing cardio and eating small meals off and you're goal setting, if you're following half of the principles that I teach, you're going to gain some muscle and you're going to lose some fat. Ladies, I'm sorry, but you're more emotional creatures. You're addicted to that scale, and I get it. You want to see the scale go down. But if you're doing something different, if you're following a lead of someone you trust and respect, if you're working out differently, moving differently, thinking differently, eating differently, you're going to gain some of the good stuff and you're going to lose some of the bad stuff, all right? I just had a client, Joe, Polak Joe, no offense. That's his nickname. He's a great guy. Joe lost 45 pounds. This is a scale model of how much space in the room or on your body or in your body. Visceral fat will kill you. 5 pounds of fat takes up. This is how much space 5 pounds of muscle takes up. Most people that train with me are gaining muscle and losing fat. The scale stays the same, but because each one takes up less space in the room, this one takes up less space in the room than this, you're going to get smaller. The clothes are going to fit loose. You're going to take up less space in the room. So don't go just by the scale. That is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. For every pound of muscle that you gain in the future that you don't have now, your body will burn 50 to 70 calories more a day. Gain 10 pounds of muscle in the future, which is very realistic, your body's going to burn 500 to 700 calories more a day. Just that muscle sitting there. Use it, and it's probably up to 1,000 to 1,200 calories more a day. How many people would not want to get 1,000 calories more a day burned so they can enjoy food that way? All right, here we go. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to cut right to the chase. You got to have a goal. You got to know what your goal is. You got to have leverage. You got to have an emotional reason why you want to reach that goal. All right, that's getting leverage. It's not about the body as much as it is in the internal environment in your mind. Here's an example of a commitment sheet that every one of my clients has always drawn up, and when I work out myself and I have a goal, I create one. Here's an example for you. John Doe. I'm excited about my new fat loss lifestyle program that Darren and I have created together. And on June 15th, 6 weeks into the future, when I retake my body composition test and retake my pictures, I will have lost 15 pounds of fat, gained 5 pounds of muscle, gained a ½ inch on each arm, lost 3.5 inches of fat off the stomach, so that I can sleep through the night and sleep in the same bed with my wife, so I can get off of blood pressure medication, so I can have a better sex life, so I can have more confidence in business situations, so that I don't have to live too short and die too long like my relatives or like my father. And when someone doesn't take care of themselves, in the end, it doesn't just weigh on themselves. It affects so many loved ones close by. So sorry I'm getting long-winded, but you get the point. You got to get leverage. You got to drop a goal. You got to have an emotional reason, 3 or 4 reasons why, to get leverage to make it a must. All right, here we go. I'm going to challenge you. Get up tomorrow and take 3 pictures front, side, and rear. Take a look at the pictures, print them off, put them on the refrigerator, your workstation, and ask the question, is this the body that is really allowing me to live the life that I truly deserve? That's a great start. Got that from one of my mentors, Bill Phillips, years ago. It's a great program. It's a great way to get started. It's a great way to get leverage. All right, how do you know if you're gaining muscle or losing fat? Here's the tools. Underwater hydrostatic weighing. It's the most expensive. They say it's the most accurate, but it's only as good as its test administrator. It's overkill. It's too much. It's not quick. It's not convenient. We need something better than that. The second one, electrobiopedance body fat testing. You hold on the scale, or you hold on to two handles, sends electrodes through you. It tests how long it takes to get from point A to point B, and it's highly inaccurate. I'm just going to cut to the chase. They're cheap. They're highly inaccurate. You know, the water in your system, how much you ate, it's just not good. All right, don't waste your money on it. Number 3 is calipers. I don't have calipers, but just little skinful calipers. You can pinch your body in 3 places. Guys, abdominal, thigh, tricep. Ladies, suprailiac, tricep, and thigh. Come up with body fat percentage, fat weight, lean body mass. It's very simple. That's how I test myself and my clients. But for most of you out there, you're going to be doing this by yourself. So I highly suggest, this is key, get a tape measure. Very, very simple. Most people, most guys, once a week, get a scale weight and a waistline measurement. Make sure you look in the mirror. Make sure that it's parallel to the floor. Make sure it's in the same spot every time. Take it parallel to the floor, right through the middle of the navel. Look in the mirror. Make sure it's in the same spot every time. All right, take a big breath in. Exhale. Let's be fair. Let's make it relative. Once a week, take the scale weight and the waistline measurement at the same time of the day. Okay? And that is how you're going to tell. If the scale weight stays the same and you lose a ½ inch to an inch off your waistline, you know you gain muscle and lost fat. That's what happens to most of our clients in here. That's the only way you're going to know. Ladies, another measurement I highly suggest is right through the middle of the glutes and probably your upper thigh. Measure it in the same spot. And I'm going to back up on the pictures. Take the pictures, the 6-week and the 12-week pictures. Take them in the same lighting with the same clothes at the same time of the day. Get on the scale at the same time to make sure you see there's the same amount of water, the same amount of food in your colon, so it's all relative. It's a very precise system. So all you need is a tape measure and a scale weight. So for all of you out there that want to get started in the 12-week body transformation program, it's a great way to go. If you need a little bit of help, just comment down on my blog. We'll hold your hand to it. If you got your own system, that's okay. I just want to give you some more tools so that you can find out if what you're doing is working or not. That's the only way. You do it for 12 weeks and you don't hit your goals, well, you try something else. And you stay consistent with that for 12 weeks, and then you use the same testing procedures again. Myself, my trainer, Patty Gaffney, here at the Transformation Station in South Chicagoland are going to do a 10-day fat loss nutritional transformation. It's amazing products. I'm super excited about it. 10 of our clients are going to do it with us. We're going to get off of caffeine. We're going to get rid of chemicals. It's all live, energized, green food, alkalized foods, and we're super excited about it. We're going to use these testing measures to see what kind of gains we make, and I'm super excited about it. So if you want to know more about that, please comment in the blog below. If you like this video and it helped you, give you some tools, thumbs up. Maybe share it with a friend that might need some help in this area. And if you didn't like it, thumbs down. Tell me what you didn't like. Tell me what kind of video that you would like. So I just want to leave with this. You definitely do have the power to change to make the rest of your life the best life, but you got to have a plan of attack. And we're here for you. Anything we can do for you, Darren Steen, FatLossLifestyle.com. You do have the power to change to make the rest of your life the best of your life. Woo!